Morning, James. Today we're going to talk about the underlying problems of your aggression. So, what are you looking to get from this consultation?
Just to be able to get back on a good level of performance, as I've been winding myself up from previous performance that have probably haven't been the best. So, I like to find some techniques to stop me from going over the edge and spilling over and affecting my performance.
Yeah, we can move on to that sort of techniques and the things you can do pre-match and possibly post-match to calm you down and to keep you from going over the edge during games. But first of all, why do you feel aggression at such high levels during the game?
I feel the higher level of play, the more, because I feel more pressure, especially in teams that maybe I'm lucky to be in. I feel a lot of pressure around the performance and around the game, so a lot of the time I wind myself up maybe a week before, so by the time it comes I'm almost blowing. I'm just ready to get on the pitch, and a lot of time that's a negative thing for me in my performance. Another thing is sometimes within games, if I make a few mistakes I tend to dwell on them, and maybe I need to learn to move on rather than reacting the way I do.
So the way you've just talked about it, there's both positives and negative reasons to this aggression. Could you sort of go on the positives of the aggression in your game?
Well, to play my position you have to be quite an aggressive player.
Rugby, rugby.
Yeah, to play rugby, as an open flank you've got to be quite aggressive because you have to make a lot of tackles and you have to be involved in rucks and mauls and a lot of physical actions of the game. So I have to make sure I don't get physically dominated. So for me, that starts with a mindset, a particular mindset that I believe I can achieve, but at the moment I'm probably not because I'm too aggressive and I'm going too far of it. So although I'm not getting physically dominated, I'm probably losing the mental battle through being over aroused or being over aggressive and letting it spill over and affecting my whole team, to be honest. So then that'll put more pressure on me the next week knowing that I've let my team down. So that's how the cycle starts, and I need to stop this cycle.
In terms of negatives, like you just said then, letting your team down, giving away penalties, allowing them to score points, possibly losing games, do you feel this is added pressure? So you're losing week after week, you sort of blame on yourself?
Yeah, well, I personally see myself as someone who should be making a positive effect, but I'm actually making a negative one, and obviously that's going to get to me with both within my life and within my performance. I become a lot more stressed, so it causes problems outside of rugby as well. So I think when I'm playing well, it's all really good. I get on with everyone, everything's fine. But as soon as my performance starts to lag, then so does my social skills. So does my at work, my patience with people will lose. And obviously, if people at work are more angry at me, people at home are more angry at me, people at rugby might not be as happy with me within my performance, and it's sort of a downward cycle that I feel has been created over this season just through putting too much pressure on myself at the beginning of the season, thinking that I'm going to have a big season, and I've sort of fluffed away.
Yeah. Are there different levels of aggression in different situations?
Yeah, I've always been an aggressive player, so pre-match I'm always looking for a particular feeling. So imagery of that is just certain tackles I've made in games, certain things I've done in games that are all real positives. So that's the type of imagery I use before a game. There's also a particular feeling that when I know I'm at the right point. Never before a game have I felt over aroused. It's always on the pitch I feel I'm now I'm over sort of thing.
Yeah.
It's not before a game I try to keep calm, but I struggle. I think that's my biggest problem.
So what would be your pre-game routine?
So I would so the night before I get a real early night, I'm talking 9 o'clock maybe, go to bed about 9. I normally get up quite early because I like to get my food in. Then travel to the ground. By the time I'm at the ground, I want to start focusing a little bit, but I don't want to be too switched on. So I start focusing. Go into the change rooms, listen to some music, just see how the day's going to line up. Normally get a sheet with all the timings on. After that, I just look to get my head in the game, go out to warm up. Normally do a few individual things just to make sure I'm in the right place. Then the team warm up, come back in, and that's when I start switching on. And then come the first whistle, I should be absolutely buzzing to play, really.
In terms of aggression, I think a few techniques that I've got written down here. There's certain techniques that can help you control the aggression, like whether it be pre-game, which isn't a big problem for you, but during the game. So like the use of music to calm you down pre-game, that can like get you mentally ready, help you with imagery, visualization. But on the pitch, deep, slow breathing just calms the heart rate down. The red mist should go from your eyes. You'll start to feel less aggressive, and you'll be able to think more rather than do more. So that's definitely a technique that you should try using on pitch. Also, I've written down meditation and like PMR, progressive muscular relaxation. These are ways of relaxing the body, allowing you to stay calm, and anything that can help you relax in a situation could be good for you.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, that sounds good. That.
Right. Thank you very much.